My name is Tim Hegarty. I'm a captain with the Riley County Police Department, and I'm currently the Investigations Division Commander. We wanted to develop a community survey instrument. We had a community that, a neighborhood, that there was some violence. It was actually a homicide and a number of shootings, and we wanted to address the problems in that neighborhood. And one of the things we wanted to do was have officers go door to door and deliver a survey. And we wanted it, as we did with the citizen survey, we wanted it to be a good survey, and we wanted it to accomplish something. So again, Dr. Williams was there to help us build this particular instrument. And we ended up stopping the violence, and the project won an award from the Kansas Association of Chiefs of Police, so another positive experience with the department. Then our best experience came in 2012 when I was the Patrol Division Commander, and we were looking for a crime reduction strategy, and we wanted it to be founded in evidence, and we wanted to evaluate whether it actually did what we believed it was going to do. So again, I made the call to Dr. Williams, and she again was a very willing partner, and it was about a 3-month study. And it, in fact, proved that what we set out to accomplish, we did, in fact, accomplish. There was statistically significant evidence that the crime reductions we saw were not random. They were a result of what we did. So we submitted this project to the International Association of Chiefs of Police for one of their awards, for their Excellence in Police Research Awards, and lo and behold, we won one of those. So the International Association of Chiefs of Police, flew Dr. Williams out to Philadelphia in 2013, and we received this award alongside her, and that's a pretty big deal for a little agency in Little Manhattan, Kansas, to receive such international recognition. So all the interactions that we've had, that I've personally had with Kansas State University and the sociology department, whether it's through all these things, I've been invited as a guest speaker a number of times. It's been very, very positive. I even have one of their former students working for me as a detective. He recalls me as a guest speaker in his class shortly after the shooting of Trayvon Martin. I don't recall him, of course, but he recalls me showing up and speaking and addressing some difficult questions, but addressing them openly and honestly. And so I guess that outlines most of the experience I've had. I was actually also an adjunct instructor for the department for a semester. They needed someone at the last minute to teach a course called Juveniles in Crime. They had hired someone from another university to come in and do some teaching. He was ill, so Dr. Sue recommended me to her. She reached out and said, "Would you teach this course?" And it was literally the week before the semester was to begin. Our agency only requires a high school degree, but the profession is moving towards a higher level of requirements. And there are a number of agencies across the United States in which a college degree is a requirement to be a police officer. What I hope that our relationship can become with Criminology at Kansas State University is that we can develop some internships, some paid internships. We think it would be a great idea, and as I said, I'm not the ultimate decision maker, I'm not the chief, but we think it would be a great idea to have people on board from who are interested in criminology, who could actually do work with the agency. In internships in the past, it's been more of ride-alongs and just sitting and watching and not very productive, and we haven't had a lot of applicants. And I think that's part of the problem, is that we haven't immersed them in police work and let them have an idea of what it really is and let them get their fingers dirty, so to speak. So moving forward, that would be my hope. I have yet to meet a person that when I mentioned Dr. Williams their face doesn't light up and say, she's one of the best teachers I've ever had. She has had such an influence on the students. They are often disappointed that their schedule doesn't work out where they can take one of her classes. So I think she's been a tremendous asset.